Well, anyway, let's talk about you for a minute, Kelly, shall we?
Okay.
Kelly Ann Park, by the way.
Yep, that's my name.
So you are from Iowa, but what city in Iowa is what everybody keeps asking?
Yeah.
Oh, I am from Dubuque, so right on the border of Wisconsin and Illinois. I'm on the Mississippi River, and so like my downtown, there's two bridges. You can either bridge over to Wisconsin or you can bridge over to Illinois, East Dubuque.
But which bridge goes over troubled waters is my question.
Okay.
You don't want to go swimming in the Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my friend did one. I mean, it was fine. I mean, you can, but one time my friend drank the water on accident and she was like sick for like 2 months. Anyways,
I do like the way you said Wisconsin, like a Wisconsinite.
It's the only word I can't get like off of my, apparently Midwest accent, whatever. Most of it's gone since I've been in LA for 8 years, but I can't seem to figure out how to say Wisconsin without like saying like Wisconsin, like a man. Otherwise, it just comes out as Wisconsin.
Can you say it like a man, Michael?
Wisconsin. I guess not. Yeah.
Perfect. No, that was good. So Kelly, when did you move to LA, by the way, and why?
I moved to LA in 2012, so 8 years in February, and to the Hollywood dream. I want to be on the silver screen, woo, something like that. And so been out here, and but I love it. Like, much to my parents' dismay that I don't live in Iowa. It's been one heck of a ride, and I don't know. I love it. I joined the SAG-AFTRA in 2017. And so that opened a couple of doors for me. And then I just got represented right before all this COVID, I picked up a commercial agency with Lovestone Agency, and then theatrically with Pure Flare Agency. They're like a by
Coastal.
LA and then in Atlanta as well. So, and I was like, yeah, let's do this. 2020, and then 2020 is like,
nah.
So
let me ask you: did you get started acting out in Iowa? How did you get started with all that?
Yeah. So I knew that I wanted to be an actor when I was like 7 or 8, and I started doing the plays and all that stuff. And I remember I told my dad when I was like 12. I told my parents, I said, I think I want to be an actor when I grow up. And my dad goes, "What are you gonna do? Move to Hollywood?"
Great idea.
I hadn't even thought of that. Thanks for letting me know.
So so I was in all the plays and musicals and that stuff, high school, junior high. I love one of my favorite roles I was Babette in Beauty and the Beast. That was a fun one. And then went to college at University of Northern Iowa and started majoring in theater. And then my dad was like, "What do you do? What are you going to do with the theater major? Be an actor?" And I was like, yeah. So I changed it to a psychology major. But secretly I worked at the computer labs when I was in college, and I'd like secretly be on like the IMDb's and stuff, and like these little Hollywood agency showcase things, being like whatever. And then my friends would go by, "What are you doing, Kelly?" I'm like, nothing, just psychology in it. And then finally I was like, after college, I was like, F it, I'm going to California. So came out. Well, actually, I lived in Texas for a year. Booked a music video and a short film, and then I lived there for a year with my sister and her husband, and then I moved out to LA. So,
how do you think that being a psychology major helped you as an actor? Do you feel like it gave you a better understanding of other people's minds or of your own mind, or do you feel like it did nothing but take time away from you?
Honestly, I am really happy that I ended up, because I'm interested in it anyways, so that was another reason why I ended up going that route. But I definitely think so. I'm usually a pretty intuitive person, being able to like pick up on social cues and stuff like that with most people. But what I thought the psychology degree did was the really interesting classes were like the criminal psychology and things like that, when like understanding people's minds, like sociopaths and like people that do stuff that I'm like, why would you do that? And like kind of, so heaven forbid I ever play like, someone off the rocker, like it kind of, it makes like sense. So like whenever the couple times I have played a crazy person, like the biggest thing about being crazy is you don't think you're crazy.
Right.
So,
exactly.
That's why
key.
I'm crazy, because I'm like, everything's crazy, right? Because that means I'm normal. I'm normal. So, but yeah. So then I definitely, for sure, I'm happy. It was a little bit better than like marine biology or something like that. No offense. I go fish.
Do you ever get typecast as one particular role, or do you get a variety?
I get mainly, energetic. I'm like, why? But I mean, just kidding. But like I get a prototype, like I get a lot of Zoe Deschanel. And like it's Kel, or like, from like New Girl or whatever. But yeah.
You know that, right, Mike?
Yeah. WTF, New Girl. I haven't seen it.
Here's New Girl.
Oh, by the way, everybody in the comments below, if you want us to watch something, just say WTF New Girl or WTF Robotech. That means watch the first.
Yeah. WTF Space Force. Oh, we're doing that one right now. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying, Kelly?
Yeah. So I get that, and what else? Like I like to do a lot of my ultimate goal would be to be on a sci-fi channel. Like
nice.
I want to be like, that's my jam. I did do improv at UCB for the first level, and I liked it, but I didn't love it because I want to be an alien. If you're casting,
that's what I was going to ask you. As in a sci-fi movie, do you want to be the hero or the villain, or you want to be an alien?
Villain. I want to be the villain.
Okay.
Or like, but I want to be like the sidekick. Like I would, like a dream role also would have been like Willow on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like I want to be the
Brian knows who that is.
Yeah, WTF Buffy the Vampire guy.
Vampire Slayer. I will be tuning in on that one for sure.
WTF? Anything else? So you want to be an alien?
What about a monster? You're wearing a Dungeons and Dragons T-shirt, I see. So it could be a.
In that case, I'd rather be a bard. I'm usually, my last campaign, I was a half elf bard.
Oh, okay.
Now you're talking our language a little. Okay, here we go. You're reeling us back in.
I had an audition for last spring, about a year ago. I had an audition for Dungeons and Dragons campaign that takes place on like some YouTube channel now. But everyone was super nice. But I definitely wore like my LARPing costume.
You said you held an audition.
I went to an audition
for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Yeah, it was for a campaign that they have it on shoot on a stick. It was I'll have to look. I don't know.
That's okay.
Some other YouTube channel that we don't care about.
So you would actually be playing the character.
Yeah, you can. It's the dungeon master is the guy who puts it on. And then, we go with it. But like, I'm not that good at dungeon. Like, obviously, like I can like role play all day long, but I'm not. I don't.
Michael, easy.
But like I'm not like with the spells and stuff like that. Like I haven't really gotten super into. Usually people are like, Kelly, use your cantrip, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use my cantrip. And I usually need a little nudge in the right direction, but
Kelly, if you were the bard leader of a Dungeons and Dragons crew, what character would Michael and myself obviously be in your mind?
Like if you were like
what race and class would we be, each of us?
I would say I actually kind of like orc. We need an orc. Like
Who's the orc?
we need someone who speaks, because we need people who speak like different language. We need
Orcish
languages, Orcish
Yeah.
or whatever. I already speak Common and a couple other.
I speak Tutankhamun.
And then, yeah, Michael, I'm gonna deem you orc probably. And then Ryan, I kind of want you as ranger.
Huh.
Pretty accurate on both counts, or just one of them?
Yeah, just you. But what would be my class? Orc what? I guess you're kind of limited as an orc, right? You could be like a warrior, or like maybe a priest. Or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean,
you need a healer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need it. That's true. I need a healer. What's it? Blah 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 blah. Sorcerer. What's the
conjurer?
Yeah. Like the guy. Which is the one that they're super into like religion.
Paladin.
I think so. Yeah.
Cleric.
Bam.
Sure.
Bam.
Priest.
Yeah.
Priest.
So like,
Priest, cleric.
Call on the spirit of Saloon.
Nice.
It's like I always say, it's like 9 of one, 3/4 of a dozen of another.
Yeah.
9 to 3.
What do you guys? What's your favorite? What's your favorite character? Do you guys or your, I guess, race?
Obviously, an orc cleric. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be like a human ranger. I think you nailed me.
That's just what I just like pegged you for, I suppose. But.
Yeah. And we pegged you as a half elf bard archer, probably.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit of archer.
But then you actually like shoot flutes at people, so that when you get them in the windpipe, it's like
it's
they die.
Literally a windpipe.
Yeah, big wind. So just to finish this off, Kelly, because the second you said Dungeons and Dragons, sorry, a couple nerds took over.
Go on.
This show got taken over by nerds all of a sudden.
Sorry.
But I guess the question I had for you was, what was your dream role? But it seems like your dream role is just anything sci-fi, or I mean, are you also in? Would you want it to be like sci-fi comedy, or would you want to play like some masochist or some sadist killer lady?
Ooh, a little bit of both. As long as pretty much like if I get to wear anything in like my one half of the closet, which is all of my costumes, then I'm like golden. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, WTF? Calling it also Miracle Workers Dark Ages. You need to. It's so funny. It's season 2 of Miracle Workers. And anyways,
what's that on?
That's on TBS.
Okay.
So I don't know if you could find it like, I actually just went on Amazon Prime and like rented it or something like that. But
it was just funny the way you started that, because you said, oh, pretty much any role, as long as I get to wear anything. And then you said, like, from my closet. Or at first I thought you were just going to say, as long as I get to wear anything, I'm happy.
As long as I don't have to be naked, then I'm fine.
They put the couch cushion one, or what do they call it? What's that called? Couch?
Acting.
Casting couch?
Casting couch. Yeah, I mean, that one, that's so last year. Anyways, no, but half my closet has, like, all my, like, elf costumes and my barbarian, or that kind of stuff. My little princess. I have like 3 different poofy dresses like I've just been needing to wear, and so I usually wear them, like I said, if to like the Renaissance Fair. Rest in peace, Renaissance Fair 2020.
Oh, that should be happening right now. You're right.
It should be.
Nuts.
Technically it would have been like the last weekend, but it's fine. We actually ended up doing a Zoom meeting, a group of people. Renaissance Fair Zoom meeting. I dressed up. So anyways, if I get to wear that, then that is my dream. Yep.
Are we hearing your puppy, or are we hearing?
Dang it! We did so good. He did so good for so long.
Very good dog.
Usually can't sit for very long without crying. So I thought he did pretty good. Give me just one moment.
He's doing great.
Yes. Hold on one moment.
Sure.
For the love of all that is holy.
So, Michael, in the meantime, tell me the character of Dungeons and Dragons that you would least want to be a part of?
A character that I would least want to be?
Yeah, like or I guess I should say a class or a race. That's enough. She's back.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I would want to be like human or what? I mean.